Hello guys, and welcome to my video of tips and tricks for Superstar SMtown. Now, this game wasn't on the Play Store or the App Store before. We used to have to go through like Q app. Some of you guys that are oldies do know that, but now that it's readily available and it's not that complicated to download, I feel like there's no tips and tricks on YouTube or anywhere, at least that I can see, that can give you some tips on how to start up and build your decks on Superstar SMtown. So let me just lower down the volume for this. Okay. So you can see that I'm in Bronze 2. I'm using my account that I've started with a long time ago. If I was gonna give a time, maybe even before Jessica was kicked out of Girls' Generation, that long ago. Like it was still there. So I will give you some tips and tricks on how to go all the way up to Platinum 3. At least that's the most that I can make it, because the rest are like crazy. I don't know. I guess they're spending money to go to those Master Leagues. But for Platinum, it's really not that hard. The only hard part is trying to figure out what group you want to choose. Now, the best thing to do is to choose groups that only consist of 3 or 4, better 3 members. So 3 members, like it doesn't have to be different members. It can be like Jungin here, who has 3 different cards for vocal, dance, and rhythm. You can definitely do that. Do Jungin, Taemin. I mean, for me, I didn't know that at the time, so I dedicated for Shiny. Although I'm not a Shiny fan, I had good cards. I'll talk about that a little bit later. So for me, it was Shiny, Yuri. So basically, you get the idea. A 3 card or 4. Where's a 4 card here? Henry. Okay, here you go. Like M and D and Super Junior D. That is Donghae and Eunhyuk. So you can do 4, but 4 is a bit more harder than it will be 3. So why I would say 3 or 4 is that you can dedicate your cards, you can dedicate your rhythm points and your time to upgrade those easily. What I mean is that it's easier to get your groups to, group theme of, whatever the theme is, level 3, and a group grade of, whatever. So you can spend all those rhythm points to upgrade all those cards, and, it won't be hassle, because you can upgrade one person, then you only have 2 more left, rather than going for, like your Girls' Generation. If you were dedicating, although you're a Girls' Generation fan, you're a So-On, you love them. I am personally a So-On, like my best group ever. I love them. But I realized it was just so difficult to upgrade every single card to S, A, B, and trying to get the themes, because it's random how you get like those cards. So like I would upgrade Taeyeon like crazy. You can see here I started with like S card, and I upgraded it, but I just couldn't find the rest of Mr. and it just like backfired and hit me in the face. So I decided to ditch them like around Silver 1 and go for a smaller group, because I realized that'd be a smarter thing. You can see here for my TTS that they're all R is because I'm able to focus on getting one card, and it's easier to have the chances of getting the rest for that theme. So I would definitely recommend that. Although, maybe that, your favorite group is Girls' Generation, Super Junior, EXO, Red Velvet, all that. You can do that, but I'm just saying it is absolutely difficult in the long run, because you're just going to spend so much money, so much cards, and trying to upgrade them, and you realize, you still have 4 members left to do, or like 5 members to upgrade to get that group grade that you want. So I definitely, right from the beginning, you need to focus on what groups that you want. You can get anything as long as it is 3 or 4. Most likely get the 3. So you can do Taeyeon, Tiffany, Soyeon, Yuri, Hyoyin, Yuna, all that. Definitely do that so you can focus. So let me show you my scores here. You can see that most of them is only 3. The bigger group I have is obviously Shiny. Having them 5 members, I don't know if they're gonna ever take out Jungin, because he did pass away. Hopefully they don't, because I already got. He was the last person I had to do to get my group to that R. But you can see here that everything has been either 3 or 4. And because of that, it was easier for me to get R cards for all those groups. So that is my tip. The next tip, when you are upgrading your cards, so pretend like you finally choose like all your groups that you want to do, and you have, you're starting to want to upgrade the cards. Before you upgrade them, try your best. Absolutely try your best to at least have a group theme of 2. The least is 2. You cannot get a group theme of 1 for a group that consists of only 3 cards. So let me give you an example. So 2, here you go. You can see that Jungin, this one theme is crazy. You see I have only 2 crazies, and I don't have a crazy theme for the dance for Jungin. I only have his Deja Vu. That's absolutely fine. You can upgrade that, but I would recommend upgrading the ones that fit the theme. Like I would only upgrade Crazy, and I would only upgrade Rhythm, the other Crazy, the Rhythm one. Do not upgrade the Deja Vu until like really you have to upgrade it. But do not like what is the word? Do not upgrade him to the next level. So for me, I have a C. Pretend like he has all 5 stars. Do not upgrade him, keeping that Deja Vu theme. Try to keep it the way it is until you get that crazy theme for the dance for Jungin. Because once you upgrade it, it's kind of hard. The more higher you get, it's kind of hard to really get that theme. So I would just recommend sticking to that until you get like maybe a B of crazy if you're lucky, or A, and on and on. If you do get another C, you can switch it out, upgrade that crazy theme of C. So if I would demonstrate it. I don't mind demonstrating it. Let's see. No, these are all S cards. Hold on just a second. Let me show you. If you're absolutely new, then you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But if you played this game before, you can go ahead and skip a little bit forward, because I'm just going to talk about how to maintain a theme, like if you decide to go and switch themes. So, alright. Oh, perfect. Okay, this is going to be costly. But pretend, here I have Kyuhun. And although this is the group level is 3, pretend like he's a different theme. And we're trying to get him into Sunshine, this one on my right. So pretend like the one that I currently have pulled up is a different theme. I would power it up all the way to B5, and I would upgrade the theme that I want to all the way up to 5. So B5. Then I would equip this. Right? I would equip this, and so now the Sunshine theme is there, and then the other one, remember I said pretend, this one to my right now is like that different theme. So I switched it, and so now the theme is Sunshine, and the group level would be 3. Then there would, instead of the power up button, it will say like upgrade or a different thing, and you would power up, and then it will only show like the category of Kyuhun dance, and it'll show that other theme, the one that we have right here, and you would upgrade it, and then you will have your theme, and it will be upgraded to like an A1 star, and then that's how you would switch the theme when you finally get the card that you want. Now my second tip I would definitely say is save up those rhythm points. Do not like get so excited that you want to spend them right away and go straight into upgrading the cards. Although that's good, I definitely do not recommend that, because things can obviously change. Maybe you'd realize, maybe instead of Q-Han that I had planned to upgrade, maybe I have a better chance of upgrading Boa. You know, a better chance of upgrading Boa because I have already like basically a level 3 group theme, and I would just definitely, if it's already early on and maybe they're like C's or B's, I would ditch them and go focus on that group that has the level 3 theme, and as long as they are 3 members. So here's Boa. You can see that they are not R, and I'm trying my best to figure out how am I gonna upgrade my S card to an A or to an R. I only have C's and B's, so I can't really do anything at this point. That is my point there. The next tip I have, okay, this is the most important, okay? Absolutely important. As you know, at least for my time, I am Eastern Standard Time. The new rankings will happen at Sunday 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can see that there's already a countdown on the top. I only have 31 minutes left until that new ranking will appear. Do not, okay, listen to me, do not like pretend like the new rankings are up. It's already Sunday, maybe already like at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So like the new rankings already, you're in a new rank already. Do not play all your good songs. Okay? Do not play all your good songs in one go. So pretend you just play all like the good songs that you have on that day, and then like I'll forget about it and come to the next I'll just play it like I don't have to play it anymore because I already put in my good songs. That is absolutely the worst thing to do, because even though that maybe at that time you're probably either in the top like 3 or the top 4, that you have a chance to get knocked out because you are the highest. Maybe people below you that are only 1 slot away, so pretend if you're like at number 1 right now like me, the people that are under you will have that motivation to kick you out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, they would want to take your spot if they know they have the opportunity to upgrade their cards and kick you out of that first seat. That's why I'm telling you that maybe an hour before or like 30 minutes before the new rankings will appear, like at this time right now, you can see that the timer is 30, you would play all your good cards at that one shot. Or better yet, the less time you have, the better, because that doesn't give anyone else time to try to beat you and try to upgrade your cards, because it's already about to show the new rankings and they probably don't have time to upgrade everything and then play the new song. So they don't have a chance to beat you, and that's what you want. You want to attack them in the last second. You can secretly maybe you can secretly play the songs for sure, but do not like unequip all the cards and just play and try to get those points or whatnot, or play different groups that aren't your main group. So like if your main group is like, for me, Boa, Xiaomi, Shiny, FX, and TTS, I would play different groups like Girls' Generation or something like that I know I can get points, and that fools your enemies here, thinking that you don't have good cards because you're not really high ranked. So you can just kind of stab them in the last minute and they really can't do anything about it. That is my biggest tip I can give out. It's just attacking them in the last second. Now that we have that out the way, honestly, although this game is about having fun and doing all that, it is slightly competitive, and if you do follow these tips, they will definitely get you up, because you're already focused, you already know what to do, how to win the game. Like pretend like you played like a game before and you didn't really know what's going on, and if you play them again, you already have these set rules because you already know how the game goes. I'm telling you personally, because I played this game for such a long time. I played in the year that it came out. I played it when they were still designing what they wanted to do. It was the only game at the time that actually has this kind of style. Superstar BTS never showed up. JYP Superstar never showed up at that time. It was only Superstar SMtown, so I got to watch it change a little bit. We never had the daily missions, the daily challenges, the daily awards. The only way for us to get the diamonds that we want is to always be either top 1, top 2, or top 3. That's the only way for us to be for us to get diamonds. But now that there is other ways to get diamonds besides being, in that first top 3 seats, you don't have to play as hard. But you still get the benefit of first seat depending on like what league you're on. So I definitely recommend that you guys follow these tips, especially if you're new. These tips that I'm giving out to you are absolutely like my golden like rules. If you do follow these, I guarantee that you'll be like zimming through all these leagues and getting that number 1 seed or number 2 seed. Like literally, people will in your league at the time, because these people are bronze too. Like for me, I personally, you can see me, I live like my score is up to 17 million, but the rest are barely not even there. You can see that. So these people don't know as much as I do. And so that if I do give you this knowledge and you're still at that bronze or silver, you have a better knowledge of what higher league people think. And if you do follow this set tips I did give, you will definitely do awesome. You do not need to spend money in this game, like real life money at all, to be in the top, the top tier. It just takes a lot of hard work of playing this game. And for me, I'm not that as addicted because I had my phase already. It's not that hard. And always, show up every day. At least don't play every day. Like show up, get your rewards, get all that, the calendar, take the stuff, play a little bit, but not your main groups, and then just the end. Because then you have that chance of attacking them. And another thing I forgot to mention about that rule about playing in the last second, because this way also you get a lot of headphones. You can see my headphones are 300 over 300, and I didn't spend money, I did not spend diamonds, I didn't do anything. That's like literally that strategy of attacking them in the last second. You'll be pushed all the way down. And if you do know that even if you get knocked down like spots, you get 1 headphone for every spot that you get knocked down. So pretend you started out at like maybe what is this, number 6, you get knocked down all the way to 20, you get like 14 headphones, which is absolutely awesome, because you get knocked down all the way. And then when you attack him in the last minute, like pretend you're like all the way down here with this poor girl at 20, and you attack them in the last minute, like 10 minutes before, 5 minutes before, you go all the way up to either 1 or 2, you get like 18 headphones, or you get 19 headphones. You can get so much headphones because of all that. So in total, you're basically getting like over 30 headphones per week, which is absolutely like, no one really thinks about that, and people like tend to like use it all up. But if you think about doing that strategy, that can really add up. Like every league you go to, you get 30 something headphones. So I definitely recommend doing that important tip that I give out. Definitely do that. You can maybe play one group song that that's in your top, or in your chosen group set. You can play one, so at least you can get like somewhere between 3 or 4 on the first day. Then you'll get knocked down, try to get knocked down all the way, and then hit them up in the last minute. Then you get all these headphones, which is absolutely like, you'll be like, oh my god, wow, I have so many headphones, I don't know how. And then you just waste your time playing around with those headphones or doing this and that. And yeah, even though this game is for fun, it does have the competitive side, and if you are definitely competitive, I recommend these tips. If you do it for fun, it's up to you if you want to follow them, but my tips do guarantee you to go all the way up, like all the way up to platinum. I'm not sure if you can go to the Master League without spending any money, because those guys are absolutely nuts. So at least to platinum 3. So you can be like, you can destroy everyone in the last second and you kind of feel good about it. But yeah, so those are my tips that I can give out for now. The biggest tips that I have. If you do have any questions at all, comment below. I will try to give out answers right away. And if I feel like I'm commenting way too many, like different stuff, I'll make a new video on like a second video for a follow-up on different tips that you can take for those questions that everybody has. So thank you all for watching my video. Hopefully you guys have